On behalf of everybody here and on behalf of the public, I want to thank you for engaging in it at a time, in truth, when I know you've been advised not to. So thank you so very, very much. Thank you. Sam Bankman-Fried, everybody.
What do you have to say to the public, to your investors?
Don't push me.
Sir, how do you feel? Are you sorry for what you did?
Mr. Madoff, what would you say?
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who've donated to the Cash App and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly up. As I'm doing this video, we are pulling back. We had Bitcoin with its worst close in 2 years. Also, we have the CFTC says Bitcoin is the only commodity. And guys, we know that's not true, but of course they're going to play the Hegelian dialectic while this FTX movie continues. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual yield rates. And I'm going to go over yield rates in more detail in a later video today. But we're seeing how they're manipulating yields on down. And we see how it helped the stock market and helped cryptos. But guys, this was all part of the bigger plan. Because we know when Jerome is in the house, they like things that look good. We know it's the holidays. We know the masses are distracted. But guys, we are way off those highs. But the key is, guys, look at the yield curve. Look at the 2 and 10. It's still the same amount. So that let us know the crash is coming. And we also had the dollar pull back. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, tether, USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo still over $2 trillion. Going to be raising rates in December again on the 14th. And we got a chance to listen to Jerome. Jerome is in the house, and no one paid attention. It didn't even get a lot of news. The reason why, because we had the bank man in the house. And don't forget, guys, we have Vanguard, we have BlackRock, we have Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. They don't make the news unless it's around earnings time. But other than that, they stay behind the curtain, and they're in charge of trillions and trillions of dollars. And I've been over all the manipulation of these big banks, because we know the big banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. And then, guys, we have mass distractions, not just Sam Bankman-Fried. We have Elon Musk playing the role of the evil scientist, now buying Twitter. We have Trump back in the game for president, Kanye back in the game for president. We have war, energy crisis, water crisis, food crisis. So the NWO has plenty of distractions that it can pull from. And Jerome Powell stated yesterday that he's not done yet. But stock market pops, and guys, we saw the manipulation. But now today, we're pulling back now that Jerome goes behind the curtain. Nothing has changed. We're moving towards a fourth industrial revolution. We have our central bank raising rates, the rest of the world's central banks raising rates, running off the balance sheet. So therefore, they can destroy this legacy market, along with the United States world reserve currency. So Babylon falls, and then we have the rise of China, the dragon, along with that digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. With the robots, algorithms, and drones paying each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we had Grayscale at 15.3 billion. Now getting over into a little crypto news, we have Uniswap launches NFT marketplace aggregator. And this will allow users to see the NFT landscape. And this comes after they acquired Genie back in June. So users will be able to look at OpenSea, LooksRare, NFTX, and others all at once. And guys, we know who the winners are going to be. Those who make it seamless for their customers. Now we have Near Foundation joins processed food giants Grupo Nutresa to unveil Web3 loyalty program in Latin America. And guys, we know how they're going to get the masses over. Also, it's dangling that carrot. And we have Kraken cuts workforce by 30%. And they're getting ready for the bear market, the crypto winter. And we know a lot of these projects already don't have a lot of employees in the first place. But remember, a lot of these projects that have real use cases are going to be swallowed up by the big banks and big corporations, because they're not going to have enough liquidity to stay alive. But if you're a developer and you're not conscious, you're happy to hand it over, so therefore you can get that big check. That was the whole point of all your hard work. Remember, guys, technology can be used for good or evil. And then lastly, guys, we have Elizabeth Warren. And we know that FTX hearing is going on right now as I'm doing this video. And we know the politicians play the Hegelian dialectic. But she states that the Biden administration worked to stop crypto being dangerously intertwined with banks. But guys, we know these big banks and big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning, because crypto and blockchain give the banks even more power than they already have. And we have the Senate Banking Committee chair calls for coordinated effort with the Treasury on crypto. And guys, we already know they have it planned. Gary Gensler and Janet Yellen was the chess pieces that they needed to put in place, so therefore they can move us over to this new digital economy. If the masses don't wake up, America to Babylon is going to fall for the same event it did in 1913. We are witnessing history, and you want to be on the right side of history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel. Guys, make sure you go like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the CRA, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.